Place your hands on your waist. Lift your knees to hip height. Lift, lift, lift. Point your lifted foot to the ground. Straighten your standing leg. Raise your arms up, bend them in half, and pull your elbows down to or past your waist with every lift. Pull down, pull down. Keep going. Hi, I'm Cassie, a national coach and instructor based out of San Diego, California. With us today, we have Christina and Alicia. Ahead of you, you have 30 minutes of bar work followed by 30 minutes of restorative stretching. There's no time to waste. Let's get to it. Last 10, then push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release into your push-up position on your knees or the balls of your feet. Fire up your body immediately. Get your mind ready to push past every exercise in this 30 minutes. Here we go for 10. Press down. Up 1. Push down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. Up 5. Feel the strength in your arms as you lift your body up. Push down. Exhale. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down, release right into a plank on your forearms and your knees or the balls of your feet. You are your deciding factor. Remember, you're in this bar park for 30 minutes. If you want to take the challenges, go for it at any time.
She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait.
You have the option to grip your glutes to the beat for these last 20 reps. Squeeze 1, squeeze 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10, followed by a few more push-ups. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release back to your push-up position. Feel the heat in your body. You have 10 to finish as a team. Here we go. Push down. Up 1. Push down. 2. This second round is going to be different than the first round. It's going to feel different, and that's okay. Push down. 9. Down. Release to your knees for a puppy stretch. Extend your arms out in front of you. Sit back onto your heels. Face your palms up. Widen your arms. Drop your head. Round up for reverse push-ups. We'll keep them quick with 20 reps. Step your feet, knees, and thighs all the way together. Put your hands under your shoulders. Turn your fingers slightly out. Lift your hips up. Shift your ribs back. Tuck under. Bend at your waist. Push down. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. Keep your energy levels really high. Push down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Straighten your legs out in front of your body. Raise your arms up. Take a breath. Fold forward at your hips. Hold on wherever you can reach. It's not important to me how low you can get. It is important to me that your legs are straight at this point. Slowly round up. Cross your legs. Take hold of your left elbow in your opposite hand. Let your shoulders drift away from your ears and tip away from the arm you're holding. Change sides. Release. Take your support and lay down on your back for flat back curl, the scissor variation. Place your support right beneath your glutes. Lay all the way down. Take hold behind your legs. Lift them up into the air. Once your legs are up above you, you've got a few options with your hands. You may place your palms or the sides of your fists onto the ground in front of your body. You also have the option to take hold of your support and pull it down and away from you without removing it entirely from your body. All of these options are meant to give you leverage and support so you're able to hold your abdominals down. Connect your heels, soften your knees, turn your feet out as much as comfortable for you. Lower your legs a few inches away from your body. Cross your left ankle over your right. Go left over right, then right over left. Left over right, right over left. With your hands on the floor, find a little pressure with every cross and add a breath. For more challenge, place your hands under your head, lift your shoulders from the floor, and add a curl for the next 20 reps. Switch curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Truly give it all you have for these next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lay back down. Reset your knees to your chest. Then reach your feet back up to the same position. Do the same thing. Switch left over right, right over left. Every switch requires a breath. Option to lift your head from the floor and add a curl. Do 20 more. Switch curl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, push past your limits. It's going to make the stretches that much sweeter. 6, 7, 8, 9, lay back down. Reset your knees to your chest. This is your final round. You're going for 30 reps. Reach your feet back up. Option to add the curl right away. Switch curl. Last 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 20 with a breath. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. Really push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Hug your knees to your chest. Place your palms under your head and lower your legs over to the left side of your body above your hips. Exhale. One at a time, guide your legs the other way. Continue turning over for a downward dog stretch. Push your palms and your feet to the floor. Raise your hips up. Soften your knees. Walk your hands to your toes, to your thighs. Come find a spot at your support for heel lifts. Separate your feet to the width of your hips. Step back half an arm's length from your support. Straighten your legs. Grip your glutes. Pull your belly in. Press your shoulders down. Quickly to this beat, lift up, down, up, down. You don't need me to tell you that you can test your balance at any time. That can mean lightening the weight in your hands, or it can mean removing your hands from the support altogether. Maybe try placing them on your waist, in a prayer, or overhead. This quick tempo is meant to keep your energy high. You've got a calf stretch after these last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Step your left foot back for a calf stretch. Bend your front knee, tuck under, bend at your waist. Now's a good time to check in with your posture. Change sides. Release, moving right along into thigh. Stand on profile to your support for second position lunges. Step your feet out wider than the width of your hips. Bend your knees above your insteps. Hold your abdominals in. Press your shoulders down and bend your knees. 1 inch down and up. Down an inch, then up. Down an inch, then up. Use your thighs to make this movement. Feel the tops of them engage with every down and every up. Rely a little less on your knee joints and your ankles. Just feel your feet sticking into the ground. Do it faster for 10. Press down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Freeze. Lift your right heel from the ground. Pivot on the ball of your foot to face towards the left. Slide your back knee forward until it's directly under your hip. It's okay to look down and see that it's there. I prefer that you do so. Once you've checked, look straight ahead. Push down quickly. Press down, down, down. Feel the back of your front thigh and the front of your back thigh with every movement you make. It's okay if you need to come higher. Work within your means, but be sure you're challenging yourself mentally. Option to lift both arms for 10. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going back to the second position. 6, 7, 8, 9. Put your hand back on the support, swivel back to the second position. Bend your knees, down and up. Push down an inch, then up. Down an inch, then up. Fight the feeling. Surrender to it. Endure it. You're here to make changes. Speed it up 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Lift your left heel. Swivel on your foot. Face the right. Slide your back knee beneath your hip. Press down quickly. Press down. 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 You're going to be so happy to have these over with. After this, you'll face the bar for parallel thigh. Last 10. 1, 2. The option is yours for the taking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Face the bar for parallel thigh. Lift your heels, bend your knees, lower your body. Go for quick downs to start. Push down, down, down. Push hard through the balls of your feet. At the same time, feel the tops of your thighs start to smolder with energy. Now's a good time to check in with your posture. In threes, press down an inch, up an inch, down, hold. One down, one up, one down. Notice every sensation you're feeling on the up. It gets a little bit harder to push up away from the ground. Push down, last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10, then a stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Do a standing quad stretch on your left side. Soften your standing knee, guide your legs close, tuck under and draw your leg back. Take a deep breath in and out. Change sides. Release. On to fold over we go. Face back into your support. Parallel your feet to the width of your hips. Soften your knees and fold over. Take an overhanded grip of your support slightly wider than your shoulders. Pick up your left foot, put it onto the floor behind you, and just take a moment to breathe. Align your shoulders slightly higher than your hips. That way your stomach muscles can work to hold you in this supported position. On the next breath out, raise your working leg up into the air. From the back of your leg, stretch 3 times quick. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You should feel an ignition of energy all up and down the back of your working thigh. It takes your strong glutes to maintain the height of your leg. Push the air out of your mouth with every extension. Each stretch should be a reminder for you to breathe. On your last extension, keep your leg straight. Point your foot. Point, then flex. Point, flex. The flex is a little gift to your hamstrings. Let it come in the form of a stretch and an extension through the back of your leg. Every time you flex, cinch your belly in tighter. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your foot pointed, soften your knee, lift your leg up. Last 20 reps. Lift 1, lift 2. Allow your hamstrings to scream. Lift up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. You gotta battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Change sides quickly. Hustle into the position. Step your right leg back. Take a few moments to breathe. Raise your leg up into the air. Align your head, neck, and shoulders. Point your foot. Stretch your leg 3 times. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Re-squeeze your glutes with every extension. It's as if you were on puppet strings and I was holding your leg up in the air. Check in with your posture. Even though you're facing the ground, you have to keep your upper back strong. On the next one, keep your leg long. Point your foot, flex your foot. Point, flex. Point, flex. Feel the front of your leg and the back of your leg. Remember on the flex to pull your stomach in a little tighter. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your foot pointed, soften your knee, and do little lifts to finish for your last 20. Up 1, up 2. You've got a pull away stretch coming up next. Lift 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. You're gonna make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Do a pull away stretch. Step back, guide your feet a few inches apart or closer, straighten one leg, bend the other knee. Drill your heels to the ground, pull your abdominals in, and if it suits you, you're free to put your hands on the floor. Stretch the other side. Get your mind prepared for some more thigh work. Round your body up, come back to your support for legs together thigh. Continue to face in, step your feet to touch, lift your heels, bend your knees. 1 inch, press down, tuck up, untuck down, tuck up, untuck down, tuck up. Your glutes are still working every time you tuck up, but they're prepared because you just worked them in fold over. As you tuck, make it come from your stomach muscles and your glutes and none of your low back. And on the down, let your thighs take over. Keep your hips untucked. Push down 20 times to finish. Down 1, down 2, 3, 4, explore your depth. Don't be afraid to do so. 7, 8, 9, last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release, stand up for your last set of 5. Parallel your feet to the width of your hips. Lift your heels comfortably high. Bend your knees, lower your body, press down quickly. Press down, down, down. You are preparing your muscles for the stretches that are about to come, and it's going to be better received because of all the work you're doing right now. In 3 counts, lower your body. Down, a little lower, to the bottom, take it back to the top. Push down, 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 spring back up. This is your time to re-energize. Spring up, push down, 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 spring up. Final set of 5. Don't hold anything back. Hold the next down, push down an inch. Last 10. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release to a spot on the floor for push-ups. Choose to do these on your knees or the balls of your feet. You have 20. Here we go. Press down. Up 1. Push down. Up 2. You're sure to feel your thighs, especially if you're on the balls of your feet. If the reason you're on your knees is more mental over physical, try 2 reps on the balls of your feet. Last 10. Push down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 3 more. Push down. Up 8. Down. 9. Down. Release to your knees for a puppy stretch. Extend your arms forward. Let your chest drop. Sit on your heels. Face your palms up. Get your mind wrapped around some more reverse push-ups. Round up. Sweep your feet to the front of your body. Separate your legs hips width. Put your hands under your shoulders. Lift your hips up. Shift your ribs back. Tuck under. Bend at your waist. Take a deep breath in. They're going to be all slow this time. Push down and up. Last 20. Down an inch. Up 1. Down an inch. 2. Keep the same energy you had when you were doing these fast earlier. Little down. 6. Down. 7. A breath helps. 8. Down. 9. Down. Final 10. Take that heat in the back of your arms. Use it as energy to propel you forward. Push down. 5 to go. Down. 6. Down. 7. Breathe out. 8. 9. Release. Cross your legs. Take hold of your left elbow. Hug your abdominals in. Tip away from the arm you're holding. Change sides. Release. Lay flat on your back for clam. You're not too far away from your restorative stretches. Really power through. Cross your left knee and thigh over your right. Cross your hands over your chest. Point your elbows towards your thighs. Hover your bottom foot off the floor. In 2 counts. Curl. Forward to your thighs. Lay back down to the ground. For head and neck support, you're free to place your right hand underneath your head and aim your elbow out to the side. You can also take hold of the top of your left knee at any time. On this next one, hold at the top, curl quickly. Curl, curl, curl. Ten more than a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn over for a plank. Quickly onto your forearms and your knees or the balls of your feet. Whatever choice you make with your body, breathe rhythmically to the beat of the music. You might not even notice the music playing, but with every breath to the beat, your body is going to work much harder because it syncs to the rhythm. Last 30 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 20. Let your energy get a little bit higher. Breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. 1, 2, 3. Pull your belly in even tighter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release your knees for a puppy stretch. Sit back on your heels for a back and shoulder stretch. You have one more side of plan. Round up, lay down, cross your right hand thigh over your left. Place your hands over your chest and your elbows towards your thighs. Take a moment to breathe in, breathe out. 2 counts. Curl forward, curl, lay down, to the ground, curl, curl, lay back down, to the ground. This is your final strength exercise. This is where you truly go into beast mode. You have to find the will to fight. On this next one, hold to the top, curl quick to finish. Curl, curl, curl. Gravity is going to fight you every step of the way. Fight back. Last 10. Curl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Lay all the way down. Uncross your legs. Place your hands under your head. Draw your knees into your chest and lay them over towards the left side of your body. Take deep breaths. Give a stretch to your waist, your hardworking stomach muscles. One at a time, guide your legs the other way. Take deep breaths in this position. Keep turning over for an active cobra. Lay all the way flat. Hug your arms by your sides. Know that you can come to your hands and knees for a cat if that's better suited for your body. Hug your arms in again. Grip your glutes. Push your pelvis to the ground. Squeeze your inner thighs. Guide your navel in and raise your chest from the floor. Focus less on the arch to your back and more on the stretch to your chest and abdominal muscles. Take a breath in at the top. Lay back down. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Open across your chest. Draw your shoulders down. Take a breath in at the top. Let it out, lay down. One more time, feel the strength of your arms and your upper back. Raise your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out, lay down. Rest one hand over the other. Aim your elbows out to the side. Face your gaze to the left and just rest your cheek on your hands. Relax around your head, neck, and shoulders, and even sway your hips if that's comforting to your body. Shift your gaze the other direction. Relax behind your ears and around your jaw. Let go of those blocking points you might be holding on to. Look back down to your hands and then place your palms under your shoulders. Shift your hips up and back. Sit all the way up. Locate your support for a resting cobbler's pose. Once you have your support, place it underneath the back of your body. If you need a little bit more support for your head, you're free to add additional props there. If you have an eye pillow or a towel, gently drape it across your face. Guide your hands down somewhere beneath your shoulders and face your palms up. Connect the soles of your feet. Drift your knees outwards. If you would like a deeper stretch for your inner thighs, guide your feet closer to you. If you're seeking a deeper stretch for your hips, let your legs get longer. You're never stuck in a position if you feel the need to move and lengthen your legs. You may do so at any time. Close your eyes. Begin to take on a more restorative state. release back to your body. Feel your chest rise and fall as your lungs expand with air. Carefully take hold of the outsides of your thighs with your hands and guide your knees all the way into one another. Very gently sway your knees to the left and the right. And feel the good mobility come back into your body, into your hips and your low back. And the next time your knees come to the left, let them go all the way to the ground. Take your torso with your thighs. Wrap your right arm to the front of your body and push yourself up into a seated position for a seated hamstring stretch. You're welcome to sit on support if you'd like a little more height. Extend your feet out in front of you. If you lack flexibility in your hamstrings, don't fret. Widen your feet. Work within your means. This is a journey for you, and it's unique to you individually. Squeeze your quads. Take your hands and slowly walk them forward. Keep your posture intact. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your head and your neck aligned. This is what we call an active stretch. Reflex your feet. The contraction in your quads is there to support your knees and to deepen the stretch in your hamstrings. Bring a little more awareness to the fact that sometimes when your low back is tight, it shows up in your hamstring muscles. It's all interwoven. Send a breath to those tight spaces. Inhale one more time. Draw your abdominals in. Exhale. Slowly guide your body back upright. Sweep your feet behind you for a thread the needle stretch. Come onto your hands and your knees. Extend your left arm up towards the roof, open through your chest, and then breathe out, thread your left arm through your right. Lower down onto your left shoulder. Extend your opposite arm forward or even wrap it around your torso. Pull back gently on your right hip. Stretch through your deltoid muscles. Worked very hard in push-ups and plank. One more deep breath in. Exhale, return to all fours for your other side. Extend your right arm up, open across your chest, and then thread your right arm through your left. Extend your opposite arm forward, or wrap it around you. Figure out what feels best to your body. And again, breathe through those tight spaces. Keep your hips above your knees. Take one more deep breath in. Breathe out. Return to all fours. Come off to the side of your mat and onto the carpet for toe magic. Separate your legs to the width of your hips. Sit all the way up on your knees. Curl your toes under. You can come back to this point or you can stay right where you are. Take a second to breathe. And then sit back on your heels. You'll be here for 30 seconds. Inhale and exhale. The intensity will build. Use your mind. Focus on it for a little bit. And then breathe past it. Feel the blocking points release from your feet. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Uncurl your toes, push onto your hands and knees, and press up into a downward dog stretch. Pedal out your feet, massage them. Feel the blood flow come back into your toes. Lower back down to your knees and sit onto your support for an enhanced twist. Extend your legs back to the front of your body as you did for the seated hamstring stretch. Bend your left knee, guided and close to you. Take your left foot and put it on the opposite side of your other leg. Interlace your fingers around your shin. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, exhale. Draw your left hand to the floor just outside of your left hip. Take one more breath in at center, and as you exhale, rotate towards your bent knee. Use the muscles in the back of your body to help you twist, and use your hand as leverage. For a deeper stretch, you're free to place your right elbow to the outside of your knee, and if you'd like to take this further, bend your extended leg. Push down through your sits bones, lengthen through the top of your head. Use this stretch to open up across the back of your hips, to bring healing to your digestive tract, and to boost the blood flow in your spinal discs. Take a few more breaths. Unwind yourself back to center, and for just a moment, extend both legs back to the front of your body. Bend your right leg in half. Place your foot to the opposite side of your other leg. Interlace your hands around your shin. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Place your right hand to the outside of your same side hip. Take another breath in at center. Exhale, twist. If you'd like to try the deeper stretch on this side, you're free to do so at any time. The sides of your body will feel different from one to the other. Breathe through those spaces. Bring a little more awareness to how you're strengthening through your upper back as well. Feel your arms in this position. Every time you exhale, think a little bit more about your hips and your low back. And then let your focus run up either side of your spine. Take a few more deep breaths in. Unwind yourself back to center. Extend your legs out in front of you for a moment. Give them a wiggle if it feels good. And cross your legs in front of you. Place your palms forward. Press into a downward dog stretch. It's okay if your feet don't touch the floor completely. Just put the weight through your heels, even though they may not be grounded. You have the option to take your left hand towards your right ankle for a twist in this stretch. If you make this choice, look up past your armpit. Return to center, do the other side. Carefully lower back onto your knees and back onto the carpet for one more round of toe magic. This time you'll hold for 60 seconds. Press onto your knees, curl your toes under, and 3, 2, 1, sit back onto your heels. Let go of any blocking points in your body. Focus on your breath. It's hard to focus. Breathing helps. If you struggle with plantar fasciitis, this is a stretch for you. And as a reminder, you can always come back to your knees if you feel the need. "30 seconds left. Let go of tension around your jaw and across your chest. Let your arms relax. Lean in to what you're feeling. Keep your spine upright. Take one more deep breath in. Let it out. Release. Push into a downward dog stretch. Pedal out and massage your feet. And lower back onto your knees and locate all of your support for a hip flexor or hamstring stretch. Place your support out in front of you. Come all the way up onto your knees, just like you did for toe dancing, but with your feet uncurled. Scoot to the back half of your mat. Step your left foot forward. Bend your front knee above your ankle and come into a lunge. Walk your front foot 3 to 4 inches out to the side. Allow your toes to drift outward slightly and let your knee follow as your hips open. Draw your support more near to you. You can place your hands on your support and stay as is, or you can lower down onto your forearms and find plank shoulders. It's always okay to come back up to the upright position anytime you feel the need. Raise your right hip up. Draw your left hip forward. Your breath may not always come in the form of deep, relaxing breaths. They may feel a little shorter. Know that your body is doing the work regardless. Feel the openness to your hips and take your time. Take another breath in. Exhale. Shift your hips up and back into a kneeling hamstring stretch. Quarter turn your chest over your thigh. Place your hands on either side of your front leg. Flex your foot. Straighten your leg. Assess your posture. Continue to breathe in and out as you allow your muscles to stretch. Your hamstrings and your hips, they roll as a team. Allow them to work with one another. Take one more deep breath in. Breathe out. Bend your front knee again and come back to the hip flexor stretch. This time, if you'd like to get rid of some support, you're free to do so. Listen to your body always. Stay on your wrists or come to your forearms. Lift your right hip up. Draw your left hip forward. Ease into the stretch. Try not to shy away from what you're feeling. Down your hips. If you're feeling tightness in any spaces, focus on it for a little. And then breathe and let it go. Your Your hip ligaments are strong. It takes a little bit of time to open them up. Keep your front knee aligned over your ankle. Raise your right hip one more time. Draw your left hip more forward. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, return to the kneeling hamstring stretch. You may stay as is. This time you also have the option to take your support and place it beneath your front thigh for a supported split. Let your support catch your body. Take a few more breaths, each time letting your shoulders become more and more relaxed. On your next exhale, return to the kneeling hamstring stretch if you slid wider. Walk your hands to meet, sweep your forward leg behind you, press into a downward dog stretch. Let your hips raise up. You have the option to raise your right leg into the air and bend it in half. You can do little circles if you'd like. Lower your foot down if you chose the option, and come down onto your knees for the other side of your hip flexor hamstring stretch. Put your support back together. Come up to your knees. This time to step your right foot forward. Bend your knee above your ankle. Guide your foot a few inches out to the right. Turn your toes out slightly, let your knee follow. You can stay up on your hands, or you can make your way down to your forearms. Don't be afraid to guide your supports closer to you as needed. Raise your left hip up this time, and draw your right hip forward. Press your shoulders down and away from your ears. If you're feeling like you want to back off the stretch, breathe through it for a moment. Bring awareness to the differences you may feel between the sides of your body. If you feel your left hip dropping down, raise it. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, shift back into the kneeling hamstring stretch. Use your abdominals to support you as you transition from one stretch to the other. Straighten your front leg, flex your foot, press your shoulders from your ears. Send breath to your muscles. Inhale and exhale. Allow your breath to find its own need to flow. Enjoy the stretch as it opens up through the back of your forward thigh. one more deep breath in. As you exhale, shift back into the hip flexor stretch. Bend your forward knee, align it over your ankle. Come down onto your forearms. This time, if you'd like less support, listen to your body. Get rid of what you feel you don't need. Raise your left hip up. Draw your right hip forward. You're in the second round a little bit longer. Figure out what path your breath is going to take. We tend to hold a lot of emotion in our hips. When you feel fear or guilt or sadness, and you don't quite know what to do with that emotion, this is where it shows up. With every exhale, try to let go one of those emotions. Lift your left hip up again. Draw your right hip forward. Feel the stretch not only to the front of your left thigh, but perhaps the outside of your right thigh. Take your final few breaths. Inhale one more time. Exhale, shift back into the kneeling hamstring stretch. Notice the sense of lightness this simple shift allows you to feel. The switch in the placement of your body feels good. Just like the side before, you may stay here or find your way to a supported split. It doesn't have to mimic what you did on the side before. Take a few more breaths. And on your next breath in and out, return to the kneeling hamstring stretch. Walk your hands to meet, sweep your leg behind you. Press into a downward dog stretch. This time you have the option to lift your left leg in the air and bend it. Allow your hip to open. Even do little circles if you'd like. If you chose the option, lower your foot. Carefully come down onto your knees and just rest in a child's pose for a moment. Sit back on your heels. Extend your arms forward or guide them back towards your feet. Rest here. Relax your belly. Send a breath to your hips and your low back. Slowly guide your body up. Place your support beside you and lay all the way down on your mat for a happy baby pose. Bend your knees to your chest. Take hold of the arches of your feet. Flex your feet, draw your knees wider than your hips. Let your back settle into the ground and breathe in and out. Draw your knees back together. Place your hands beneath your head. Lay your legs above your hips to the left. Direct your gaze wherever it's comfortable for you. One at a time, guide your legs the other way. Slowly draw your legs back to center. Take hold of the strap beside you and loop it over the arches of your feet. Lower your right leg to the floor. Extend your heels up and away from you. Bend your top knee. Extend your leg. Change sides. Bend your top knee. Extend your leg. Float your bottom foot back into the strap. Bend your knees, remove the strap, lower one foot at a time to the floor, and just lengthen your legs out in front of your body. If you have a towel or an eye pillow, drape it across your face one last time. And as you enter your final resting pose, just breathe and relax all the way from your head to your heels. Feel the lights flick back on in your body, first from your shoulders, then to your hips, all the way to your toes. Begin to wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Maybe turn these wiggles into circles if you'd like. Allow the regenerative blood flow go all the way through your body. One at a time, guide your knees into your chest. Gently rock onto your left-hand side and pause there for a moment. It's okay for your towel or your eye pillow to drop to the floor. Ground your right hand out in front of you. Take a breath where you are and let it out. You started with energy, and now you're ending in a more restorative state. Push your hand to the ground. Slowly guide your body up and into a seated position. Cross your legs, close your eyes, rest your hands wherever's comfortable. Take one deep breath in through your nose. Let it all out. Open your eyes and give yourself some snaps for completing your Restore class. I hope you feel good and you're ready to journey on and out into the world.